The consciousness of beings. Is it wrong for man to hunt ants? The majestic elephant, the biggest thing known to man. Its long, grey, floppy face tube has baffled scientists for centuries. But what is it for? Are they some kind of sick joke, or should we actually take them seriously? Man has ridden elephants for long distances, and for ages in countries like India, Alpine France, and loads of the African ones. On the face of it, they seem to handle it all quite well. But is it morally sound? The Romans famously rode elephants across the Alps on their extensive invasions of Greater Europe. It was Hannibal's job to ride the elephants, and he used to scare people by dressing up as a ghost. It was his idea to ride the elephants, and he was the world's most famous cannibal, who actually ate an entire Italian family. Should we trust the ancient rambling judgments of a very hungry madman? These are the questions we must ask ourselves daily. How do we differentiate between the animals that are okay to ride
of Her Majesty's 90th birthday
and the ones who are not? And is it okay if it's funny? There are some who believe the consciousness of an animal is the basis on which to decide whether we can ride, slap, shave, or kill an animal. If an animal is conscious of its suffering, does it make it worse than the suffering of an animal that has absolutely no idea what is going on? The goldfish has a 3-second memory. That means that 1,000,000 times a day, every 3 seconds, it has a horrendous panic attack.
Jesus Christ!
Followed by an existential epiphany.
Ooh!
Now compare our example goldfish, Toby McPherson, to our elephant, Sir Greyloy Havisham III. Elephants are famous for never forgetting anything. It's a solid fact. You will never see an elephant with a to-do list for that very reason. Sir Greyloy Havisham III remembers all the pain and suffering he has endured throughout his long life and has a mental note of all the people that have ridden on his back. Now imagine little Toby had a holidaying family of parasites on his back, day after day, taking tours around his pitiful watery habitat. God, look at it! It's a bloody disgrace. Some say his consciousness would lack the ability to comprehend suffering for more than a brief moment. The minuscule collective time in which he suffers means he would hardly suffer at all. Do you think it's better for little Toby McPherson to suffer than big fat stupid Greyloy? You have 5 seconds to make up your mind forever, starting now. It's a hard question to answer, isn't it? Possibly the hardest question known to man in the world. But there are some who can answer it. Their answer being yes. This is Baker Malloy, the meanest, toughest, coolest and sexiest ant hunter in the Northern Hemisphere. He's been hunting the little devils all his life.
My grandfather was an ant hunter, as was his father before him. My mother also hunted ants, until one day she was injured by a particularly large one, which later turned out to be a dog. My father hunted snails, but that was slow work.
Malloy told us he thought that ants are so stupid and small that it doesn't matter if they die or trip over and hurt their knee or whatever.
You'd never catch me hunting anything larger than an ant. Anything bigger is far too much for me to handle.
And do you eat the ants?
Yes, I ate the ants. I couldn't eat anything bigger, not even small crumbs of cheese.
Do you hate ants?
Yes, I hate the ants. They're stupid. They don't even know their own birthdays.
On first meeting, Malloy seems like a stand-up guy. However, who's to say that the size of an animal has anything to do with its capacity for consciousness? Just a few days ago, a group of protesters from ARSS, the Ant Hunting Resistance and Safeguard Society, appeared at his home, demanding him to stop his cruel acts against the local ant population. We were forced to abandon the area, as Malloy rained hellfire on us from above using his mini rifle.
Jesus Christ!
He seriously injured 3 protesters and killed a number of ants that they had hidden in their pockets, presumably to release through Malloy's letterbox while he slept like a little baby. Poor ants, may God have mercy on their souls. Malloy has since been arrested and thrown behind bars. His hunting days are over for now. What do you think? Was Malloy right to hunt ants? Was there anything morally wrong in doing so? Or is it not so bad because they is only tiny and don't know what's what? We'll let you decide, shall we? Good day.